So, welcome back to another episode of Drag Taker Fishing. First things first, Happy New Year to everybody. We had a few things on the agenda. March 11th, we're going to be participating. We're going to be one of the vendors at the Fishing Expo at the Chesapeake Conference Center in Chesapeake, Virginia. It's going to be going on from 8 to 2, so definitely come out and show support. It'd be nice to talk, hit it up with some of you guys, or better yet, just putting a face to a name. Second thing, we're going to have a fishing tournament. Drag Taker Fishing is going to sponsor the tournament, and basically what's going to happen is 4 separate tournaments throughout the year of 2023, all leading up to a main event, which is the 4th tournament itself. When we're talking about registration, understand, is going to be open the entire duration of the tournament. So from the 1st to the 30th, you can register whenever you want. However, it would be in your best interest to register early so that you could have more time to increase your score. On March 11th only, will be able to receive 50% off the registration fee. So that means $10 per angler. In order to participate in a tournament, you have to register prior to submitting any fish to Drag Taker Fishing. If you're not registered prior to doing that, understand that email submission will not count. In order for your fish to count, you're going to do a video submission. You're going to need 4 things in that video. First thing is you're going to need your angler ID. And basically your angler ID is going to be specific to every angler that registers. And that's going to be provided by myself. And that will be emailed out to you. So you got your angler ID. The second thing that you're going to need is going to be the entire fish in the shot, so that we can see that the fish hasn't been manipulated or mutilated in any way. Third, we're going to need a tool of measure, whether it's a fish board, whether it's a measuring tape, whether it's a ruler, whatever it is that you're using to measure this fish. We need to see it unobstructed, so meaning the fish cannot be on it, right? In order to keep things as fair as possible, I want the measuring tape here, either below it or above it, or on top of the fish itself. The last thing is I just need the geographical location, like the geotag, the details. If you have a smartphone, it's easy. You just got to turn on the location. And then from there, submit all 4 of those things to that email, dragtakerfishingcharters@gmail.com. Once all 4 of those elements are inside that video and you submit it, that then will be reflected as a score once the tournament actually ends after 11:59 on 30 April. First place is getting $500, second place is getting $200, and third place $100. Those totals are set for the first 3 tournaments. The main event is a little different. We'll touch on that here in a little bit, probably in a future video. There will be no splits due to a tie. Whoever is able to submit first is going to win. So if we have 2 people that catch 40-inch trouts, whoever submits that fish first is going to be deemed with the credit, the score. In addition to the cash prizes, we're going to have a point system. First place anglers are going to receive 3 additional points plus the $500. Okay. Second place is going to receive 2 additional points. Third place will receive 1 additional point. Everybody that registers for the tournament right off the bat is going to receive 1/2 of a point. These participation points will be cumulative throughout the year and be used specifically for that main event. Now, when we start talking about payment for the cash awards, understand that prior to fishing, each registered participant will agree to receive a digital payment or cash. Now, when we're talking about weather to the extent where it will wipe out a majority of the time that would be used for fishing, we'll definitely look at rescheduling and pushing the date to the left where more favorable conditions present themselves. Now, when we start talking about permits and licenses, just understand that all participants must abide by all laws and regulations while participating in the tournament. Now, understand those laws and regulations are pertaining to the bodies and water in which you are fishing. The official start date will be at 12 a.m. on April 1st. That's when you can start fishing towards the tournament. All video submissions must be in prior to 11:59 on the last day of the tournament, 11:59 p.m. If you send in a submission at 11:58, you're good. If we get anything after, it will not count towards your score. You can fish any body of water inside the state of Virginia. Now, all fish submitted for scoring must be caught during the tournament and must be in fresh, edible condition. No mutilated fish will count. Each registered participant will have an unlimited number of submissions during the tournament. That means that if you catch 1 million fish during the 1st and 30th of April, you could submit every last one of them. But just keep in mind, it's not a cumulative scoring. If you catch 3 25-inch fish, you don't get scored for 75 inches. You get scored for 25. But if you catch a 25-inch, a 27-inch, and a 30-inch, understand you're only going to get scored for that 30-inch fish, because that 30-inch fish will take precedence over all the smaller ones. If you truly feel that something has been wronged or you have been wrong, just bring it up to my attention. As a director of this tournament, I like to apply common sense. Just let me know. We'll find a happy medium. Not a problem. Poor sportsmanship will be grounds for disqualification from the Drag Taker Series tournament. Any violation of these rules resulting in disqualification will result in forfeiture of entry fee and prize money. Violators may also be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. And this is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be competitive. It's supposed to enhance the camaraderie of Virginia fishermen. Good luck, tight lines, and thanks for the support. Nobody here at Drag Taker Fishing Charter, none of our acquaintances, none of our family members, none of our employees, none of our friends, associates will be responsible for any damage, theft, debt, injury, or loss for those that choose to participate in this tournament on their own free will. Every participant in this tournament will be solely responsible for their own actions. It's understood that all participants in the Drag Taker Series tournament enter at their own risk. The committee members, our sponsors, the directors, the tournament venue, and all persons connected directly or indirectly with the operation of this tournament shall be exempt from any liability, libel, slander, loss, damage, negligence, harm, injury, or death suffered by any participant, entrant, angler, his or her companions, boat captains, mates, crew members, vessels, and equipment which may occur during or in conjunction with the tournament. By tournament entry, the participants consent that Drag Taker Fishing Series tournament may just, without payment or restriction, any photographs in which he or she or any of their crew may appear for any purpose whatsoever, including but not limited to resale, advertising, commercial, or promotional material. The captain and his crew further release the Drag Taker Fishing Series tournament officers and directors and all persons from injury, loss, or damage which may result. All decisions of the tournament director, which is me, or my committee, will be final. Drag Taker Fishing Charter personnel accept no responsibility for the division of the prize money between team members.